Hi everybody, welcome to Crystal's Kitchen. Earlier I was on Facebook Live and talked about a frozen yogurt recipe that I was going to get together for you guys. And I verbally talked about it, but I didn't make the recipe in front of you guys. So I am going to do a quick condensed video. This is not live, but this is a standalone, so you can go back and watch this tutorial. I know some of you probably have already made this, which is awesome. But for those of you that have not yet and would like to make it, I'm just going to show you a healthier version of how to make a summertime favorite, a frozen yogurt that you don't have all the sugar, but that you can have some fruit and some fun things. And I just find that making this just satisfies those cravings. I love frozen yogurt, and yes, I do go eat the frozen yogurt at those places sometimes. And we all know that that's not the healthiest for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a Greek yogurt. I'm actually using Fage right now, if you can see that. You can use Chobani or Vascos. I like both of those brands. Now, I'm just going to make a 2-serving yogurt, and here's the tip that I want you to remember. You're going to make this ahead of time. So I haven't made dinner yet. That's next, but I'm making dessert first, and I'm going to put these little mini dishes, because they're cute and they're perfect portion size, into the freezer while I'm making dinner, then while I eat dinner. And then when I'm done, the sides will start to have been freezing, and the yogurt will be soft in the middle, and you blend it all up, and it doesn't require a fancy yogurt maker, a fancy blender. It's just really kind of the easiest way to make yogurt. So if you really want true measurements, you can figure it out. If you're going to assume about 1/3 of a cup of yogurt to 1/2 cup of yogurt per person. So truly, I'm not even ultimately measuring this. I'm just going to be spooning some yogurt into a glass measuring dish. And I'm going to do about a cup in here, okay? So you can kind of see glass measuring cup, what I got going on. And hey, by the way, this is Crystal Lowry, and you're in Crystal's Kitchen, and I am doing a tutorial of a healthy frozen yogurt. So I'm going to add a protein powder. This is a whey protein powder. This one is the Isagenix brand that I've been using since 2007. This is from grass-fed cows. It's higher quality than kosher, and it's just clean, and it's just protein powder. It's 18 grams of protein per scoop. I'm kind of doing a heaping scoop. Can you guys see that? I love video, and I love what we can do, and I can share all this with you guys at home. So super excited about that. Okay, so blending with the spoon, you got to blend carefully. It's thick. It doesn't want to blend easy. You guys can kind of see this. So I might require a couple of the utensils, and I'm going to add, this is coconut milk, okay? You can also do almond milk or whatever you might have. I don't do a lot of dairy, but I do yogurt. I've added it back into my meal plans. I just did a splash of that in here if you guys saw. It's not a lot. I really didn't measure it, but if you wanted to kind of keep track, maybe a 1/4 cup. It just helps blend everything so it's smooth. Can you guys see what's going on here? I'll show you. I'll bring it up to the camera, but I just want you to see it's a consistency thing, okay? So the consistency thing, I want the protein powder to blend in, and I want it nice and smooth. And I might actually even use another one of these cups. Okay, so what I did ahead of time is I have some organic strawberries. I rinsed them and I cut some up. This is about 5 or 6 strawberries, and I like to dice them. So they're just kind of small little chunks. There's something about eating out of a dainty dish that I want smaller pieces. It just makes it kind of fun, and so I just washed those strawberries, chopped them up, and I also have something kind of fun. I have some organic raspberries. Why not? It's summertime. We have all these fruits available to us. Why not play with it and eat them, okay? Last thing, if you wanted it to be a little sweeter, you could add some honey. It's not required. This is optional. If you're someone that is following your macronutrients and you know how many grams of sugar, I'm just going to do a little drizzle. That's probably a 1/2 tablespoon, maybe. I'm simply blending it in so it's nice and smooth. You guys see? I know it's hard to see. There's no color. It's just white. But what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to take this blended mixture and I'm going to pour it into my cups. And I'm going to divide it over 3 cups right now. I thought I was only going to do 2, but it looks like I'm going to do 3, which is cool. I'll have some extra. No problem there. Again, it's portion control. It's after you eat dinner, or maybe you prepare this and you have this in summertime after a lunch, or just a snack for the kids. This is a great snack. It's less sugar than all the frozen yogurt places, and I am splattering this everywhere. Okay, so in my cups, do you guys see? And now I'm going to just sprinkle in some of the fresh strawberries and raspberries. And you know what, the raspberries I'm actually just cutting in half. Those are rinsed. I didn't have those already pre-chopped. I'm literally only going to put maybe 2 or 3 raspberries in each dish, and then the rest will be strawberries. So there's one cut in half. I'm going to put some strawberries, diced strawberries, just kind of going on top. If you want to blend them in so it kind of sinks into the yogurt a little bit, you could certainly do that as well. And it will just freeze up nice. Blend it in. Okay, add my strawberries. I'm going to throw 1 more raspberry in each one because I like raspberries and they're kind of fun. When was the last time you ate a raspberry? And I might even throw an additional one. So just got those going there. Fresh fruit in our frozen yogurt with healthy Greek yogurt, some protein powder, a splash of coconut milk to smooth it out. And the really cool thing here, you guys, is I'm going to put this in the freezer while I'm eating dinner. And then when I'm done eating dinner, this will have frozen over just enough. If you leave it in there too long, it'll be solid frozen, and that's cool too. You can eat that later. You'll just have to let it defrost a little bit. But if you really want like a true soft yogurt, just, 30, 45, maybe 50 minutes before dinner would be the sufficient amount of time. Okay, so we've got our yogurt with our fruit just kind of blended in there. And really, you guys, that's it. You could do a little drizzle of honey, or I would simply put these in the freezer, let them freeze over, and when you take them out, maybe add some dark chocolate just shaved on top, some chocolate chips. There's a lot of different things you guys could do, but keeping a healthy frozen yogurt. They're small sizes. Hopefully you guys captured all of that. Yogurt, protein powder, splash of coconut milk or almond milk, maybe a tiny bit of honey blended in. If you want to add cinnamon for flavor, awesome, you can do that too. There's other mix-ins that we could do, so I would love to get your feedback on this recipe. Did you try it? Was it as easy as you thought? Was the tutorial helpful? Do you like these kind of recipes, and do you require anything else from me? And thanks so much for clicking into the link to check it out. This is Crystal's Kitchen. This is Crystal Lowry. You can find me at crystallowry.com, CrystalLowry. Simply start watching for more recipes, more videos like this, and just give me your feedback. I'd love to give you guys more recipes right out of my kitchen. So thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your frozen yogurt for the summer. Okay, talk to you guys soon.